MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. In is Christian Yelich. He'll get us started in this one under
Leading
the
off
lights.
tonight for Baltimore, center fielder, number 23.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Rendon is there, and a good throw gets him one gone. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And that's in there. Base hit. In now, Nolan Arenado. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
The 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a 250 batting average for the season. Skied into straightaway right. Nunez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. And there's the familiar stride of Ichiro as he makes his way to the box to start the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Ichiro.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Batting second.
Now in the box, Eduardo Nunez. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than like.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's off the second archway. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Carlos Santana now. He comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it. It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes, and he's fouling balls off. What's he going to give?
And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, and he misses it. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Nick Hundley. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. So digging in now, Anthony Rendon. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gloved by Arenado. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam, so what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit toward the right side. From his knees. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
A.J. Pollock.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. To short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So striding forward now, Stephen Piscotty hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw over to first will take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Kane. There are 2 away.
Batting 7th.
At the plate, Alex Bregman hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. A late swing at a slider for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Routine out there for Ichiro, and the side is retired. Ready now, Jay Hahn. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Jay Hahn.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single. Here's Kelby Tomlinson.
Left fielder, Kelby Tomlinson.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Now at the plate, Matt Cain. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly sitting fastball, ready to let it fly.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. Ichiro Suzuki is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it. Oh, this is a tough situation right here. I got a good hitter at the plate.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run scores. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eduardo Nunez. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Bases loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to double him. Somebody on the base to turn it over with him. Contact is important here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Cain is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in to try it again. Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Santana.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
So he sets him down swinging. Carlos Santana becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. In to score the runner from third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Piscotty. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Striding in once again, Brandon Crawford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Oh, and he misses it. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Hahn. He's set, and the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Piscotty is there. Let's see if they test it. And a relay home. Throw won't get him. Striding into the box, Kelby Tomlinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Edwin Jackson enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. First offering on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And it's in time at first, and hallelujah. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll lead things off against Matt Cain.
Wellington Castillo.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping into the box, Edwin Jackson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Nunez will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. Stepping up now, Matt Cain. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Matt Cain.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike. Fouled back. Again, he sends it out of play. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado scoops it up. No problem here. One away. Ready for another shot now. Ichiro Suzuki. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Swing and a liner. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. The relay throw, and they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
First baseman.
Ready once again, Carlos Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a looper to left. Pollock has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Number 5.
Now to the plate, Nick Hundley. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The batter,
In now is Anthony Rendon. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Piscotty shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Dustin
Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out toward shallow right. Nunez giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for one thus far. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Nunez on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Brandon
Into the windup
Crawford.
and the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff. Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Line toward the alley in left center. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. The throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Joey Gallo now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Gallo.
The throw will go to third. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Kelby Tomlinson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again,
Pitcher.
Matt Cain. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So that extends the inning for Ichiro Suzuki. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Here's Ichiro now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 11, A.J.
Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Nunez over to his left. 1 away.
Now batting.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a slider from Cain. It gets him ahead. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The batter, number 6.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Carving him up as the side is. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Catcher, Carlos Santana.
In there, 0-1. The 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Now another 0-2. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Here's Connor Gillespie. First at-bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty. One man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arenado onto the grass, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Wellington
Here's
Castillo.
the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Baltimore Orioles. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network.
Center fielder, number 51.
Grounded to third. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Batting second.
Into the box. Eduardo Nunez certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. In there, strike one. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Joey Gallo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch. And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, left fielder A.J. Pollock.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ichiro on the move. 1 out. Stepping up now, Dustin Pedroia. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the 2nd out. Here's Nolan Arenado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Arenado.
Grounded down the third baseline. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Here's Carlos Santana now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Carlos Santana.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
That's a ball.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is after it. 1 down. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. In now is Anthony Rendon. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now the first pitch from Jimenez. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Now the 1-1 home from Jimenez. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Piscotty on his horse. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7th.
Stepping in is
Right
Josh
fielder.
Reddick. He comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Yelich is under it, and that retires the side. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll begin
Leading
things
off
here
for the
against
Orioles,
Madison Bumgarner.
First baseman, Paul.
First offering on its way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So he sets him down swinging. Paul Goldschmidt is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Stephen Piscotty stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting 6th.
Stepping up to the plate,
Designated
Chris
hitter.
Johnson. And he's
Chris
definitely off to a fast
Johnson.
start in the early part of the season. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it is. Now a flare out toward right center. Reddick coming on. Goes into a slide, and he's got it. Great play, and there's two gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Kelby Tomlinson. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez.
Kelby Tomlinson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bregman has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9th.
Standing in, Connor Gillespie. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Jimenez ready with the 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Yelich on the move. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's
Center
Ichiro
fielder,
now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. After it is Yelich, and that's the third out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Catcher, Wellington.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I'm not sure what he saw in that pitch. I mean, that ball's way out of the zone. That was almost one of those, I'm making up my mind, I'm swinging as soon as he releases it.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And there to handle it is Ichiro, one away. Now batting, Christian Yelich. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here's a pop-up now. Crawford is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. A.J. Pollock, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bumgarner into his motion. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Eduardo Nunez.
Now the first pitch from Jimenez. Back at it now is Jimenez as he's able to jump ahead in the count quickly here. 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Ready for another chance. Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Arenado in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Hit hard toward the right side. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Carlos Santana.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Pollock, and this will land foul. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arenado ranging into the outfield, and that's the third out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-2. Here it comes. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Nunez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. First time up, he went down looking. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. So coming to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Stephen Piscotty.
Bumgarner sets. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Crawford into shallow center. Uh-oh, he whips on it. He'll get it into second. And he's safe. Here's Chris Johnson now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Chris Johnson.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. Ready now, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Shortstop, Brandon
Ready with
Crawford.
the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batter number 8.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point of the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Piscotty is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
For the Giants,
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Alex
Into the
Bregman.
windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick is there. One pitch, one out. Striding in, Wellington Castillo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's two quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Kelby Tomlinson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
This is in the air to right. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it one away. Here's Connor Gillespie. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gillespie.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Ready for another chance? Ichiro Suzuki. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And Ichiro can't make contact as he falls behind 0-2 now. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and it just kept running away.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Jimenez ready with the 0-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw won't get him. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
The batter.
Ready once again, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Good fastball there from Jimenez as he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Arenado has room in foul territory. Oh, he brought it back. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
A.J. Pollock.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
Up next,
there's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now
trying to pick things up where he left off. Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a flare out to left center. Crawford onto the grass. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Carlos Santana.
Now the first pitch from Jimenez. Way out in front.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that. Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw into second, and he is in there. Striding in once again, Brandon Crawford. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. For Santana, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Santana is on his way home. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Second baseman.
Digging in, Anthony Rendon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. A throw to the plate, the tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Jimenez working on another gem, just 1 run through 6 in the 3rd. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. Got him. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Yelich going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. The relay, and he is in at third base with an RBI triple. So digging in now, Kelby Tomlinson. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch towards second. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Connor Gillespie. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Started that swing a bit too early.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. And he's likely just trying to put...
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Hit hard towards center, and Ichiro can't get it. A base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings. Standing in, Stephen Piscotty. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch on its way. Runner goes for second. This is in the air out to right. On the move is Reddick. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Chris Johnson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. The 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Striding into the box, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Suzuki.
Into the windup and the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Pollock over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Bregman fields it cleanly on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Up next for
Here's Joey Gallo now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Gallo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll see what he can do leading off the home.
Alex Bregman.
Hunter Strickland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gallo is over and he puts it away for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nunez is after it, and they can't run it down. Ready on 1-2. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Carlos Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Pollock has a read on it. 1 out. Digging in, Brandon Crawford. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Crawford.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Popped up. Bregman is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number
now
8.
at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock. He'll be the one to greet the closer, Hunter Strickland. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Up next for
Here's the
Orioles,
second baseman now, Dustin
second
Pedroia.
baseman.
Leadoff man on
Dustin
base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Pause, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. So striding
Now
in,
batting,
Nolan Arenado.
third baseman.
He flew out in his last
Nolan
at bat.
Arenado. Your
Zach
attention,
Britton
please.
comes on here
Now
looking to
pitching
get the
for
final
San
2 outs
Francisco,
and earn the save.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Fouled back. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner going a second time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-2. He'll try it one more time for second. Taken for strike 3. The throw. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
The first baseman, number 44.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt.
He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Popped high in the air. Gallo calls for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it here without the start turned in by this man, Madison Bumgarner. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He
Our
gave
final
him
line
7
score
strong
tonight.
innings
First for
and
the
sets
Victorians.
things up.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Jose Reyes is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jose Reyes goes down for the first out of the game. Michael Conforto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So striding in, Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Cespedes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find Triples Alley out here in right center for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's Jay Bruce now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Bruce.
In there for strike 1.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And there's the familiar stride of Ichiro as he makes his way to the box to start the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Ichiro.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. And Reyes will take this one for the first out. Now batting, Eduardo Nunez. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. One and 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Bruce. And that's in there. Base hit. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Here's Joey Gallo now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a flare out toward right center. Walker onto the grass. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Neil Walker, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Digging in as Dribble Cabrera. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. It is Curtis Granderson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Back up the middle. There is Crawford. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To first. Granderson gloves it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. In now is Anthony Rendon. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
1-2. Here it comes. Heading out toward shallow right. Bruce has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Settling in now, Robert Gesellman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Ready on 1-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. This one's flared toward left center. Nunez moving in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Connor Gillespie. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Connor
into the windup and the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Granderson comes up with it. A quick out number one. At the plate, Michael Pineda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Ichiro now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ichiro Suzuki.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reyes into shallow center, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1 and 2. Hit hard back up the middle. And a dive by Reyes, but it's by him, a base hit. The throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Striding in once again, Michael Conforto.
Leading off for
He's
the Mets,
0 for 1 thus
center
far.
fielder Michael Conforto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Nunez has it in his tracks. 1 out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game. That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Jay Bruce.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Carlos Santana. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Santana.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Little chopper back his way. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Joey Gallo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Bruce. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
The batter, number 8.
In now is Anthony So far, action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll played one for sure and maybe a second. The runner scores from second, and he'll reach second now with one away. Digging in, Josh Reddick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Now at the plate, Connor Gillespie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
1 run scores. Throw into third. And the second run will score as well. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
The batter.
Striding in, Michael Pineda. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1 and 2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2 and 2. Here's the pitch on 2 and 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Mets, second baseman, Neil
Into the
Walker.
windup and the pitch. Fouled straight back. Weak roller right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Third baseman,
Now at the plate,
13.
Asdrubal Cabrera
Asdrubal
comes into this
Cabrera.
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. In now, Curtis
First baseman,
Granderson.
number
0
3.
for 1 for him here in this one.
Granderson.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana has a play. 2 down. Digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud.
Up next for the
Hit it
Mets.
hard but lined
Catcher.
out in his first at bat.
Travis d'Arnaud.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shots.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Into the box now, Ichiro Suzuki. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder.
First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And Ichiro can't make contact as he falls behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Conforto over to his right. And the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Robert Gesellman. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Lucas Duda will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Lucas Duda.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he set down for the first out. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
High in the air into shallow left center. Nunez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Ready once again, Yoenis Cespedes. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Gillespie charging this one. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jerry Blevins enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39, Jerry Blevins.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
First baseman, Joey Gallo.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a pop-up now behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The shortstop, number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Jay Bruce now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
The right fielder, number 19.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jay Bruce becomes the first out of the inning. Neil Walker is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Nunez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again as Dribble Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gillespie has got it, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Kelby Tomlinson is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Tomlinson.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Third baseman.
Here's Connor Gillespie. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. This is skied into short left center. After it is Cespedes. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Michael Pineda. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Walker ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In is Curtis Granderson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 3, Curtis Granderson.
Swing and a liner towards second, and Granderson will be aboard with a base hit. Here's the catcher, Travis
Now
d'Arnaud.
batting.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
d'Arnaud.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And the changeup is way low that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And he's a goner here as they get him near the bag at second. So digging in now, Jerry
39.
Blevins. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. David Wright will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Wright.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and the lineup turns. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Up next for the Mets.
Stepping in,
Center
Michael
fielder.
Conforto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Working on hanging another 0, the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Nunez is there. And that's the 3rd out. Josh Edgen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
66, Josh Edgen, a defensive change for the Mets. Now playing right field, number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
Here's Ichiro now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Ichiro.
And that misses inside 1-0. The pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The left fielder, number
Stepping
10,
up now, Eduardo Nunez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. On at first base is Ichiro. Nobody out. Ground ball left side. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Swings through it for strike number 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Jay Hahn will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ichiro off second. The pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Granderson is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The shortstop.
So stepping in, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Line towards center field. Ichiro is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for the Mets.
Digging in, Jay
Right
Bruce. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit for Bruce. At the plate, Neil Walker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Third baseman, number 13.
Stepping into the box as Dribble Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fly ball into straightaway left. Nunez is after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Curtis Granderson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about it. MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
For San Francisco, center fielder, number 51.
Ichiro Suzuki stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
Batting third, catcher, Carlos Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll get down out there near the wall. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple. Stepping up to the plate, Joey Gallo. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
And that misses 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with the fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
And that's in there. Base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw goes over to third. Oh, but the feed to third is offline. So striding in, Yoenis Cespedes. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Jay Bruce now. And a quick glance at the numbers. We'll tell you it's been a huge first delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Runners are at first and third, one away. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the Big Apple seats and gone. It is Curtis Granderson. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Granderson.
Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First offering on its way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Over for a look is Reddick, but he's going to run out of room. This is a foul ball. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping into the box, Noah Syndergaard. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
Man, he's really struggling. He's laboring out there already. He's already given up a bunch of runs. Now, I know you have to go ahead. You don't want to get in that bullpen too early, but I'm just curious, how long can the leash possibly be?
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Nunez on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again. Michael Conforto trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Into the box, Brandon Crawford. And they are squarely into chip away mode. Looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Anthony Rendon. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Over for a look here is Cespedes, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well. I like how he wasted that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding in once again, Jose Reyes. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
First baseman number 3. Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Cueto pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Connor Gillespie. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So digging in now, Johnny Cueto, a textbook sack bunt situation here. Call's gone out for a pinch hitter as the left-handed speedster Michael Bourne has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle now. Hard hit at third to Walker for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Center fielder.
Here's Ichiro now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Bruce coming on, and that's the 3rd out. Number 73 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 73.
Trying to pick things up where he left off as Dribble Cabrera. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch of the at-bat. Travis d'Arnaud is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Noah Syndergaard, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Eduardo
First
Nunez.
pitch on its way. Ball hit on the first pitch out to the shortstop Reyes. Reined in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're just...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto. He doubled earlier in the game.